Y'all, my daughter is back here eating chips and I almost ate one. Habits. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is India and I've decided to do a 72-hour fast. My goal is to do an extended fast, so for 48 hours or more every quarter. So that's just 4 times a year, once every 3 months. So I'm a little late, so I might double up in this quarter. But you know what? I decided to go ahead and do this fast. I'm excited about it. I do have a friend joining me with the fast, so support is always good. It's always welcome. It makes it easier just to have that accountability partner. And right now, it is a little past 7:30, so my fast technically started at 6 p.m. So I am about an hour and a half in. I feel great, obviously, you know. But I'm looking forward to this. I'm not going to talk too much. I'll see you in a little bit with an update. Okay, we are still in day 1. Well, technically, it's almost 8 o'clock. And of course, I started my fast yesterday at 6 p.m. So technically, I am almost 26 hours into this fast. So, I mean, we're still in the first full day of the fast, but I have exceeded the 24-hour mark. So I'm really happy with that. But I felt like I owed you guys an update and just to let you know how I'm feeling and what I'm actually doing during this fast. Because some people have specific rules with their fast. So basically, I really want to try to do strictly water only. I've been drinking filtered water and that's it. I contemplated on doing like some apple cider vinegar and lemon juice with my water. And I also wanted to do coffee with this fast as well, but I did that the last time. So I really want this to be only water. So we'll see how long that lasts. So far, I've only been on water for 26 hours. So I'm happy with that. I feel fine, no headaches. I'm not tired or anything. I just feel normal. Cravings are normal. Honestly, whenever I see food, I want it. So that's expected when you're fasting. So, guys, weight changes. And I almost didn't want to even share my weight or do anything like that because the past 2 weeks, I swear, I've been binge eating. I've been eating off track. So my weight is like a lot higher than it typically is. And that's not a true weight for me. To be honest, it's a lot of water weight. And people say that, but I know my body. I know how I retain water, especially when I binge eat or when I'm eating large quantities of food. I know exactly what happens with me. So I'm retaining a lot of water. I will show you what I weighed in this morning and then I weighed in again this evening, so I'll share that. My typical weight teeters around like 138 pounds. When I weighed in early this morning, I was at 148.8 pounds. So if anything, I did not gain 10 solid pounds of fat. I would say probably maybe 3 or 4 pounds. That's a little bit more reasonable, but you will see as my weight changes throughout the week and how I'm losing the weight, that I didn't gain fat. So for the people who are really used to me and used to my weight or whatnot, I just kind of wanted to share that. And I didn't even want to do weight changes, but I owe it to a lot of people. People actually follow my journey. So yes, that start is 148.8. We're just gonna accept that. We're gonna keep it, and I'll just see what happens from here I'll talk a little bit more about the fast and more about benefits and what I'm looking to get out of it and why I'm doing it. A lot of people think I'm doing this for weight loss. I rarely do these water fasts for weight loss. So I'll get into it. It's day one. I'm about to go to bed. And yes, it's 8 o'clock in the evening. That's early to some people. I'm going to bed. So let that be a tip. If you're fasting, go to bed early. Day 2, we are officially in day 2. I feel fine. So it is 8 a.m., 8 o'clock in the morning. So I am officially 38 hours into this fast. Solely water only. A few other things that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to drink a gallon of water every day. So that'll help with the fast. One of the main reasons I'm doing this fast is to get rid of my bloat. I am super bloated from all the foods I've been eating. So if anything, I'm just trying to get back to my normal weight and stop being so bloated, stop carrying so much water weight. That is going to kickstart me getting back into my normal routine, which I've already been back into my normal routine for a while. But that's going to help me a lot. So that's one of my goals. But yeah, I want to drink a gallon of water. I feel like this day is going to be pretty long. Day 2, like between day 1 and day 2, those are the most challenging days anytime I do these fasts. But I feel good, and I will be updating you guys soon. Let's do this. Let's get this over with. Going on, we're still in day 2, going strong. I am about to list you guys a few benefits of fasting, but before I do that, quick update. I am right at 46 hours in, so I'm only 2 hours shy of the 48-hour mark. Weight changes. I am going to insert my weight in my screen here. I just weighed myself, just stepped on the scale not too long ago. Look, I've lost close to 6 pounds so far, and I knew I would because I knew I was retaining a lot of water. And so I'm all for it. I'm all for losing the water weight. A lot of people look down at people who lose water weight, especially when they're doing this fast. So of course you're losing fat, but you're losing water weight as well. And like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, why would you want to carry around extra water weight? I never did understand people saying, oh, it's just water weight that they're losing. Like, yeah, get rid of this bloat. Like, I'm walking around here looking pregnant, because of the weight, the water weight that I'm retaining. So, yeah, before I go off, I weighed in at 143 on the dot. And so I've lost like close to 6 pounds. That's 5.8 pounds within the 2 days. Like I said, that's really good. That is really good. So I'm looking forward to losing more. And if I can get back down to the 130s, that is key. That is goals for now. Okay, real quick, here are some benefits to fasting. I feel like a lot of people need to hear this, because when they hear the idea of you fasting, a lot of people just automatically think, starvation, you're just not eating. And it's more to it. It's a lot deeper. The concept of fasting, the history of fasting, it goes beyond just not eating. Okay? Blood sugar control. Fasting helps with blood sugar control. Fights inflammation, so you just get better overall health. It enhances your heart health. It boosts your brain function, so you get a lot of mental clarity when you're fasting. It reduces insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a big one. A lot of people hold on to their weight because of insulin resistance, and that's like a completely different topic. It improves your blood pressure. Of course, it aids in weight loss. You're not eating anything, you're not taking in any calories, so ultimately you are in a calorie deficit. In order to achieve weight loss, you must be in a calorie deficit. So of course you lose weight, and you lose it pretty quickly when you're fasting. It boosts your metabolism. It acts as an anti-aging factor, so longevity. Works for cancer prevention. A lot of people fast for spiritual reasons, and also just for me, it improves my overall discipline. I become so much more disciplined when I fast. I learn a lot about myself. I learn a lot about my habits, and it just makes you, well, I can only speak for myself, but it just makes me a better person overall. Now, when I say I learn about my habits, just me being in the kitchen or me making something for my daughter, you don't realize how much you just reach and grab food and just eat it, like mindlessly. You're eating things. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've almost slipped up just grabbing something and eating it, or me making my kids' lunchbox. I'm just randomly eating, and I don't want to. I don't know that I'm doing this. I just do it out of habit. So you learn a lot about yourself, and so far so good. I'm in it to win it. I don't know, on day 3, I might have to sneak in some coffee, but I went 2 days without coffee or anything in my water, just water. That's it. So 48 hours in almost, and I'm good with that. So I might, that's like a disclaimer, I might drink some coffee tomorrow, okay? All right, day 3, this is it. The time right now, it is 6:11. 6:11. So my fast is officially over. 3 nights ago, I stopped eating at 6 p.m. So at 6 p.m., my fast was officially over. So, okay, I would like to take this moment to remind you that I am not a medical professional. I am not a doctor. So in no way, shape, or form am I telling you to do what I do. Please do not do this. If you don't know about fasting, I would not jump into a 3-day fast. Consult with a medical professional before you start anything, and make sure you do your own research, please. Okay, so my night was pretty rough. Going into day 3 was really rough for me, and I typically do not have a hard time, but for whatever reason, I woke up in the middle of the night. I had a really bad headache. Now, I did have a headache throughout this fast, but it was very mild. So I had a severe headache, and I was feeling very nauseous. I was very nauseous. That's never happened to me before during any kind of fast, whether it's intermittent fasting or an extended fast. So that's never happened to me before, but I figured I would share that. I don't know why, but I was feeling pretty sick, and I had a bad night of sleep because of how I was feeling. So that's going into day 3. So this morning, I did things a little different. I added some lemon to my water early this morning. Around 6 o'clock this morning, I added some lemon juice to my water. And at about 8 a.m., I did have coffee. So I don't know, depending on, what your rules are. I guess I technically broke my fast within 62 hours of me doing the fast. So at the 62nd hour, that is when I had my coffee. Now, I still haven't had any solid foods. I'm about to break my fast now, but I did have coffee earlier. So let's go ahead and talk about the weight changes. I just stepped off the scale. My weight came in at 139.4 pounds. So I came in at 139.4 pounds. As you remember, at the beginning of all of this, I weighed in at 148.8 pounds. So I've lost a total of 9.4 pounds. So I've almost lost 10 pounds within the span of this 72-hour fast. Honestly, I am happy with the results. I feel like I am back to normal. I don't know what I really want to do after this. At one point, I considered doing like a raw vegan diet for maybe a week. And then I thought about going into like a liquid fast, so like doing smoothies. But I really don't know what I'm gonna do after this, but I do wanna keep it up. I even thought about extending the fast past 3 days, but I really don't want to do that either. So, thank you guys for watching my video. Stick around with me as you see what I eat to refeed.